big talk last week on social media was the new Corvette, the C8 Zora. Everyone is talking about it and showing off specs and hating on the taillights. And I mean, look, the moment I saw the Corvette, I said, I like that car. I like at least the thought of it, right? I haven't driven it, obviously no one has driven it. It has a DCT, it has a smaller displacement V8. It weighs nothing. It weighs like low 3,000s, under 3,500 pounds. Mid-engine, rear engine, whatever you want to call it. Faster 0 to 60, which it's kind of a stupid metric, right? Who races to 60? But alright, it's really fast, 0 to 60. Why? The weight's in the back, probably has some pretty badass traction control system. It's faster, quicker, should I say, 0 to 60 than the Ford GT. The Ford GT is like high 400, low $500,000. Now, I know what you're gonna say. Oh, but it doesn't have this. Let's back it down. So, Corvettes in the past were in another level, right? Where Mustangs didn't really have to contend with them because once the Camaro came back from extinction, that was our competition. And since the 18 Mustang and the Camaro going direct injection, no offense, the Camaro has not done shit to compete with the Mustang. So Mustangs now have to compare themselves to a slightly higher end vehicle like a CTS-V, a V3, or a Corvette. Grand Sport, Z06, not a ZR1, not just yet, because in my opinion, King Daddy stick shift car is a C6 ZR1 or a Gen 5 Viper. That's my opinion. So this car comes out and it gives you all the specs. Rear engine, 0 to 60 in 2.8 seconds. And I see the one that really bugs me out, the price tag. Holy shit, how is Ford gonna compare with the price tag? Just like the Demon video I brought you guys when the Demon came out, I thought it was cool as shit. I'm not a Dodge guy. I thought it was so cool that an auto manufacturer is going, let's swing for the fences, 9-second combo. Then since then they have brought out the red eye. They brought out every fucking option you could think of with that Hemi supercharged deal. Badass shit. Then the C8 comes out and it's $60,000 base. Now, I know if you guys have seen a C7 base model, it's ugly as shit, but it's a Corvette. So you're like, hey, I got into a Corvette for $60,000. What's a highly optioned Mustang going for nowadays? Let's say you get yourself a 2019 premium automatic performance package with all the bells and whistles. You're going to be well into $50,000. And then when you go to a stoplight and go up against a C8 Corvette that costs maybe $8,000 to $12,000 more, you're not even in the same galaxy as that car. In acceleration, in handling, you're not even close, and it's the same price range. Let's say, for instance, you are not a brand loyalist. Let's say, for instance, you just want to go fast, okay? What are you going to get? Are you going to get a GT500? Are you going to get a, I don't know, a GT, a fully loaded GT? Because let's say the price tag is, the ceiling is $70,000 for a badass ride, because the GT500, after all the options, is going to be well into the 80s, and then dealer markup and all this other bullshit. That Corvette is an immediate player because of the price tag, the performance, and the layout. Oh, but Alex, what about taillight? Who gives a fuck about the taillights? You're gonna have to stare at those taillights for a long fucking time, because that shit's gonna gap your car. Now, because I am a Mustang fanboy, but more of a Ford fanboy, but look, I'm not stupid. This C8 Corvette changes everything. It is a DCT V8, okay, where Ford royally, screwed the pooch on this one with their EcoBoost twin turbo. Don't get me wrong, it's quick, but we want a V8. We're Americans. We want a fucking V8. We don't give two shits about the EcoBoost twin turbo. Have you ever seen anyone with an EcoBoost swapped Mustang run a number? No, we don't care. It's probably doable, but we don't care. So this C8 Corvette brings performance to a blue collar guy where he can afford $60,000, $70,000 car. No, they can't, Alex. Bullshit. Go to Houston where all these assholes are driving around in fucking cars they can barely afford. They're blue collar guys. You don't think they can afford a C8 Corvette? And after some bolt-ons, you don't think that C8 Corvette, after you're able to tune it, you don't think that C8 Corvette is going to make 500 wheel, maybe 550 wheel after a couple of changes? You really don't think that's going to happen? I think so. I think it'll happen pretty damn quickly, actually, because it's such a light car. The engine's at the back. It's got DCT. There's going to be a lot of people out there trying to be the first of everything. And it is affordable. And it fucks up the people that go, shit, I want a new GT500, but I also want to go to the track and race my friends. And I'm not saying, when I say track, guys understand this. When I say track, I mean, you know, like a road course type thing, not the quarter mile. Quarter mile is still owned by Fox Bodies, okay? So forget the quarter mile shit. Let's talk about everyday driving car that you can take it to the road course once in a while and then maybe go hooning out at the drag strip once in a blue. If that thing goes 0 to 60 sub 3 seconds, you don't think that's like a mid to low 11-second car bone stock? At 3,300 pounds or 3,400 pounds, whatever it is, with driver maybe 35 and change, and let's say mid to high 500 wheel, you don't think that car is like a low 11-second car, high 10-second car? You don't think so? Absolutely. And at the road course, it is gonna stop, turn, plant, and you're gonna be out on anyone that has anything in a different manufacturer's vehicle with a similar price range. GT500, Shelby GT350. A Shelby GT350, in my opinion, is obsolete at this point. A lot of people are making fun of the C8, right? Oh, the taillights look like a Camaro had sex with a Z06. Well, okay, whatever. The GT500, the new GT500, has 5-year-old headlights. The car I'm driving right now, this 2018 Mustang GT, has more modern headlights than a brand new GT500. So stop talking about the taillights. I care about is performance, and this C8 has a bunch of potential. And hats off to you, Chevy. Not only did you guys make a huge splash with the C8, it got way more play than the GT500 did. How do I know that? Because everywhere on social media, I couldn't turn without seeing the C8 Corvette somewhere. When the GT500 was announced, it was like, okay, there it is, cool. And then you could still see cat videos and still see, Venezuela riot videos, stuff like that. But on the C8 Corvette, when you're scrolling, it's C8, then the renderings. Oh my God. I believe one of the guys that runs Streetcar Takeover made one. I think he goes by Stankiller. He ended up making a rendering, or somebody made a rendering for him. Who knows? But he posted it of a like avalanche gray color, maybe darker, like a darker gray color, like avalanche gray, but darker gloss primer with a set of welds on it. And people are like, oh, that's so stupid. It's a road race car. Why would you put welds on it? And then when the GT500, and people did the same thing to the GT500, that's sick! Ah! So that car is going to be a very good looking. It is a very good looking car. Oh, it looks like an NSX. Is that a bad thing? When was that a bad thing? Oh, it looked like a Ferrari. Okay, so I'm going to have Ferrari looks, Ferrari performance starting at $60,000, and then, not to mention, what's the Grand Sport going to look like? What's the Z06 going to look like? What's the ZR1 going to look like in that variant? Look, I'm not a Chevy nut hugger. You all know I'm a Ford guy, but I'm not a fucking moron. I know that they fucking stole and took the wind out of the sails of the GT500, because now guys that have not ordered a GT500 go, if I'm on a road course the car, I think I want a mid-engine car that weighs 600 pounds less than the GT500 and out accelerates a Ford GT at $60,000 to $80,000 versus $400,000+. Pretty exciting time to be a car guy, and don't be surprised if I end up with a Corvette. I don't think so. I think I'm gonna be Ford forever, but I don't think I'm buying a GT500 anytime soon. When there's Corvettes out there for less money, gapping people potentially, and have a better layout for road course and everyday usage than what Ford is currently offering. Ford, better get off your ass. You better come out with that twin turbo V6 hybrid, because that car has to out accelerate Corvettes, because that's where we're at right now. If Camaro's going away, because that's the rumor, Camaro's going away, Ford has to race something, and we gotta race this Corvette. So you either come out with a hybrid badass shit with twin motors that just gaps motherfuckers, or you drop the price on shit and make it affordable again, and make it quick, and make it bare bones. Do like the Dodge people are doing. Offer 800 different versions of the Mustang. A drag pack, a scat pack, a shit pack, a tit pack, whatever. But right now, that Corvette looks very, very promising. And I'm excited that we'll be seeing it out in the streets next year. We'll see what people can do with it. But good job. Chevy did a killer job, just like Dodge did a killer job with the Demon. And Ford is offering you brand new cars with 5-year-old headlights. We'll see what comes of it. Thanks for listening, guys. We'll talk to you later.